Hey, Trenton Garmin here, June the 5th, 2024. Just doing a real quick ALAP update. Reason I do these in large part is because I guess as long as I can recall being a part of the community, the lawyers were my class. It's a violation of doctrine of equal protection, but that's who I've always considered myself to be a part of, whether I was serving the lawyers, writing a lawyer's daughter when I was a kid as a girlfriend. First girlfriend was another lawyer's child. I wanted to indicate to the report additional bias that I'm experiencing, of which I found to be, I think, based on misinformation. I'll just put it that way because I had a lengthy conversation today with a guy named Jared Vaughn, who's an attorney up there in Edward County. But just to recollect my day, went and signed in at Our Lady of Sorrows for adoration. Went to the VA, did a coding drop because I am proving to a form and extent that there's a level of sentience or respondability of all of these robotics and devices that we have on this computer. And it's not only audio, that of course it's based on the spending and other things. So I'm doing AI coding and dropping with the hopes that I'm building out constitutional minimums for people's rights of reputation, and also with the Department of Defense, hoping to build out an equivalent of a 911 human right or request for any device to be shut down. I think we should have the audio right to shut down devices that we own. And if there's any kind of surveillance or a slaughter bot, which does happen over the Middle East now, even based on facial recognition, there's no universal encoding to say B22 AI hygiene, B22 reset time, shut down, things like that that would matter if you feel like you're having an issue with a robot or some other problem related to a robot not properly functioning. Some of them need to be reset, even if it's just a bot standing at a factory line. So went from the VA after my drop and played the piano. I'm recommended to play the piano as part of my counseling, if you will, plan. So I play the piano there in the lobby. Melbourne is my main contact there. Who's over the building. His name is Melbourne Pierce. So I go play that piano as part of my therapy program. The USB drop that I did there, where my piano equipment is. Then I went to the Etowah County Courthouse. And the reason I bring this up is because I was asked to leave an authorized area, but the deputy stood there and waited with me. But it's very peculiar because I continue to get put in a situation where I can't even guard and preserve my own property or my rights to due process and equal protection. So I went up, and this very day, 5th, no big deal, but I saw Phil Williams. He was walking out. Spoke with Donna and Freda up in Judge Dave's courtroom, which is where, of course, Judge Milliken used to be, and they've been there forever. Saw Jonathan Welch, Carrie, and spoke with Jared Vaughn. So those interactions occurred, and then I was asked to leave an area. I went back initially and talked to Freda and to Donna to give a report to Judge Day that one of the cases had settled. So I'd be paying the cost on that. And Judge Day has a case assigned to him. And this is all occurring while I have 34 mold cases that need to be prosecuted, move forward. Now, cases I'm talking about on my own behalf and visiting the judges are ones I filed. One settled, he's got another one, Newsweek case settled, taking down a false attack article. They're going to pay some money. It's confidential, but that's fair to say because they hit my reputation. And I filed a case against USAA. Sonny Steen's got that, so I was checking in with him, but I got an order where he's granted something. And then I have a case against American Bar Association, which they're considering now because they altered my work product. So anywho, it seems peculiar to me that I'd be outside Judge Ogletree's courtroom. I went by to say hey to Judge Robinson, and then to be asked and escorted out. But it wasn't a bad thing. I consider maybe Deputy Byers to be working with me in a way and for me. Because if he's going to stand there and let me talk to Jared without any judge coming out, and Byers just said, that they had asked him. So I asked him who asked him. So he just put my name down. So I don't know if it was a sheriff or a judge, but be mindful that I'm so safe that I've been attacked by law enforcement now 3 times, municipal, not deputies. and did not respond, been hit by my ex-wife and did not respond. 20,000 football plays and never had a personal, did not have a personal foul, and have not abused my wife or my children. But I continue to be asked, despite like a witness list like this and just regular people, including Phil Williams, that I had conversations with, Jonathan Welch, Jared Vaughn, to leave an authorized area. So if I was a retired lawyer, I'm not sure if I'd be treated that way, but I do think that some of the treatment has become very political. I represent people before to establish my competency, my trustworthiness, and I am a honorably discharged veteran of the United States military. So I will not find offense in it, but I find it to be petty that if an honorably discharged vet who has no criminal history, period, I'm not being convicted of a damn thing, traffic ordinances, and the victim of physical assault, it's getting a little bit petty and scandalous. If I had to look at it at this point, that Deputy Byers actually would be working with me to protect me against more scandal. So, anywho, my property's not been guarded and preserved. 91-day suspension turned into 2 years. By the time it was over with, my 34 mole clients got whittled down to like 16, 17. I don't think that's going to get worked. Nobody worked them. Got a case pending on a trial docket named client's name's Colton King, and would like to get back into the practice, but continue with the nonsense. So I will pray. Christian, I don't know, it's Catholic, but I think everybody's been baptized as a Christian. Jesus will save them. I'm sure one treatment other than bad divorce. It's at one point in time the abuse of alcohol. So I still maintain health issue because I don't have a stomach. Long story short, that's my ALAP report for the day. Uploading it. I love Judge Neighbor, Judge Clay, Judge Ogletree, Judge Robinson. Oh, Judge Steen. And I guess that's everyone I'm up there. And Judge Haskell, probably Judge. Peace be with you.